Welcome back to Game Week FC. What you're looking at on the screen is my team from this past week. Pretty disappointing considering I got 85 points last week with triple captain. And yeah, just had defenders were disappointing all around. It was just a very below average. I was tossing and turning, thinking about who I should captain. I decided on Enzo Fernandez because he was playing Burnley. He ended up doing Jack. So yeah, I should have captained Holland. Duh. I mean, 6 points. Honestly, it's kind of like average for him. But yeah, I should have picked him. But big mistake I made was not playing Nico O'Reilly. Massive mistake right there. I could have had a semi-decent week. So yeah, tough scenes there. Let's look at the highest point total, 117. This is absolutely insane, dude. This guy has Mateta, his captain, okay? He has Mateta, his captain. Bro has not played. He's gone. I'm pretty sure he's gone from Crystal Palace. His vice captain is Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson saved a PK and got a clean sheet. So he got a massive 32-point player right there. I just know this guy does not check his lineup at all. Because if he did, he would not have Mateta captain. I'll tell you that right now. So, well done, Thomas. Simple name. Congratulations. Let's go look at my team going to this weekend. I moved the captaincy over to Declan Rice. I feel a little bit better about that. I think Arsenal's going to have a good game against Chelsea. I moved Chalobah out, and I brought O'Reilly in. I know I'm probably too late, 2 games late, unfortunately, but watch him have a negative 2-pointer game. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but yeah, maybe I should make Holland captain. That's probably the better, smarter thing to do because I don't want to miss out on a 2-goal game from Holland this weekend. But I'm waiting for the next double game week to use my free hit / bench boost. So we'll see about that, but hopefully we have a better weekend. Now, this is my differential team here. Let's start with in goal, Robin Rofes. I think that's how you say his name, 11.6%. That's a little high, but for those that have him in their team, I don't know what percent he's actually starting because he's only 4.9 mil. It's not much. But yeah, I picked Rofes because he's going to get a huge amount of shot volume against Bournemouth. Bournemouth rank in the top 4 for shots on target in the league. And they're playing at home, so they're going to see this game as a winnable game, especially because Sunderland have been playing poorly as of late. So Rofes is going to get a ton of shot volume here. And who knows? I mean, if they're able to keep him out, I doubt they're going to be able to keep Bournemouth out of the net. But if they can keep it to like a 0-0 draw, just like West Ham did, Rofes could see massive points here. Next up, we got Bart Verbruggen. 5.5% owned, playing at home against Forest. Forest have not been good recently. They get lots of shots. Nottingham Forest have had the most shots overall in the past 5 games than any other team in the league. So, but they're not great at getting shots on target. They're not great at getting quality shots and finishing. So, I see this game being a Brighton win and potential clean sheet for Brighton. That's what I see personally because it's been too long since Brighton have lost a home game or have won a home game. It's been like 10 straight games, I think. Their last home win was the week 20 against Burnley. So, yeah, they've been pretty shambolic. They've only gotten 1 win since week 14. That's 13 game weeks, guys. So, they just got their most recent win. So, 3 wins in the last 14 games is not good enough. So, I think they're going to bounce back here and get a win. Next up, we got James Hill. He was in my last differential video. He actually had, I think, the most points. Last week's differential team was pretty disappointing as well. But James Hill was positive, 5.4% owned, had a clean sheet. The guy's doing it all. Look at that, 7 points, 9 points, 6 points. He usually plays outside back, but several game weeks ago, he got converted to center back, and he's been phenomenal for Bournemouth. So I like him in there. Maguire, I'm still not convinced by Crystal Palace. They struggled to score against Wolves at home. The only reason they won is because Wolves got a red card. I genuinely think Wolves would have gotten a result if there was no red card. They saved the PK. So, yeah, this could definitely be a United clean sheet. I might try to bring in a United defender just because I do think a clean sheet is on the cards. Next up, we got Tarkowski. Everton, for some reason, are so good when they play away from home. You can see here their last away game, they won at Fulham, tied at Brighton, won at Villa, won at Forest, tied at Burnley. They've been really good away, okay? And Tarkowski is... Newcastle are a desperate team, but they're not that good at finishing, okay? They've got a lot of work to do in the attacking third. So all I see is Tarkowski mopping up with defensive contribution points in this one. Maybe a clean sheet, very doubtful, but Tarkowski will have work on his plate. Daniel Ballard, similar reason, lots of volume, defensive contribution points, absolutely. Bournemouth are a team that attack, and Ballard and Sunderland are a team that kind of give up possession for the most part. They don't create a lot of chances forward, so I think they're just going to soak up a lot of the pressure. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I see Ballard getting DC points. Ryan Ait-Nouri, he is back. He was in my last video as well. Only had a 2-pointer game. Disappointing, but I can't pass this guy up. 3.9% owned. Starting for Manchester City against Leeds. This could be a City clean sheet easily. I know Leeds are a good team, good at home, but I don't know. If City have most of the possession, if they score early, it could be donezo. Next up, we have Jadon Sancho playing at Wolves. I like Sancho in here. His minutes have kind of been scattered, as you can see. He only got 29 minutes, but I think that's for a reason. 29 minutes. This game against Wolves is totally a chance for Villa to give some players that usually don't play 90 minutes extra minutes. And I think Sancho is a guy that can go in there and really make a difference. I think he can torch this Wolves team that actually will be missing one of their better defenders due to red card. So big chance for Sancho. I thought about putting Tammy Abraham in here, but I like my strikers. But I do think guys like Tammy Abraham, Jadon Sancho, they will get an opportunity here to prove themselves against Wolves. Next up, we got a guy that has flown under my radar, Alex Scott. The dude has been terrific. He's been doing everything for this Bournemouth midfield. As you can see, he's got 5-4-2, 13-5, 4-4-2, 2-5. He's been a machine in the midfield. He reminds me of Elliot Anderson, but he's getting goal involvements. He's getting tons of defensive contribution points. As you can see, 12, 16, 11. Yeah, right there. So this guy is, ever since he's been given a lot of minutes, he's been dynamic, man. Yeah, he was kind of off and on, but now he is 90 minutes now, just about every game. So I love Alex Scott in here. He's a huge differential. He's only 1.1% owned. Low-key might pick him up in my own team. But we'll see. Soboslai, I like him. I think this game against West Ham is going to be tricky. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be lower scoring, like under 3.5 goals. But I think that just screams for a set piece or like, a moment of magic. And this season, Soboslai has been that guy to provide that moment of magic. So yeah, I like Soboslai in here. Could be a clean sheet on the cards. Could score. Who knows? But I like him. Maybe he scores a free kick masterclass goal again. Next up, we got Martin Zubamendi. Zubamendi has been one of the more consistent players to play for Arsenal. I think Mikel Arteta really likes him in this team. And I think he is a player that can break down Chelsea. He's a smart player. He's a very technical player. And I see him being in a position to maybe get an assist in this game. But I just really like him because he's consistently playing for Arsenal in the midfield, 5.3% owned. I think Chelsea are going to struggle in this one. I think Arsenal will win this I think Arsenal will get a couple goals, I think, in this, and Chelsea will struggle to score. Next up, we got Mateus Fernandez, 0.5% owned. Look, I know on the schedule it says Liverpool. However, West Ham's manager Espirito Santo, he's been pretty recently he's been pretty competitive against Liverpool. And so I think West Ham, there have been under 3.5 goals in 9 of the 10 games that Espirito Santo has managed against Liverpool. So it's been a tight affair for the most part. And if you're looking at Mateus Fernandez's points here, you can see that he has been doing really well recently, been very consistent. He's getting DC points. He's a monster. He is involved going forward. He's a really solid player, honestly. He's scoring, assisting. It's really impressive. So I see him having a massive influence in this game. He's going to get DC points most likely because Liverpool will have most of the ball. But yeah, I like him, and I actually like West Ham in this game a little bit. I think it's going to be closer than people think. All right, next up we got Raul, 2.1% on, 11-pointer last game. He's had 3 goals in 4 games, and he's playing at home he's got really nice fixtures. Look at that. Really nice fixtures going forward. So Raul gets a Tottenham team that just gave up 4 goals to Arsenal. People haven't caught up with how Tottenham are going to play under this new manager. It's basically Ange Postecoglou 2.0. We're going to see a lot of aggressive pressing and taking risks going forward, throwing guys forward. But that's just going to lead to counterattacks, and it's going to lead to just goals overall in the game. So I think Raul has another chance to provide massive points here. Goal or assist, I definitely think that can happen against this it's debatable Tottenham defense. Actually, shambolic Tottenham defense, I should say. Relegation level defense at the moment in the league. In the Champions League, they're like, I don't know what's happening over there. But another guy who's in good form is Danny Welbeck. He's about to play Nottingham Forest, coming off a disappointing loss against Liverpool. Danny Welbeck had a win and a 9-point game against Brentford. Really like his chances to score again and against this Forest team. Forest have a decent defense. I'll give them that. But I just think Brighton will be desperate to win at home, and I think their form can roll over in this game. Lastly, we have Dominic Solanke, 1.3% owned. He only played 28 minutes last game, but don't think he's not going to play a lot of minutes this game because he very well could. And once again, I just think there's going to be goals in this game between Fulham and Tottenham. And Solanke should be fresh and ready to go in this one. And I do think he'll get the start and potentially score or assist. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out the other videos. It means the world. We're just cranking out, staying consistent with these videos. Hopefully they provide enough value to help you guys make your FPL decisions yourselves. But yeah, that's all we got, and I'll see you guys next video. Good luck. Adios.